This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pop Culture Podcast. Joining us this week is Robert Pinto, Yellow Man Effects from halfway across the world in Ghana, Africa. Robert, thanks for coming on.
Good morning from Ghana, West Africa.
Hey, good morning. It is super late by you. It's like midnight, 1 a.m. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
So you are, I consider you to be like Ghana's #1 special effects artist. How many films have you worked on?
I can't really give the total figure of films I've worked special effects on. I've done numerous of it. Which some are out, some are yet to be released. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we had Scorpion on a few weeks ago, and we asked him how many movies he was in. And what did he say, Tom? Like 400?
400.
It was insane. So you just say, I can't even keep count. Like, I believe it. Like, I like what you said. How many films have you done? Most of them. Like that. That pretty much that sums it up. And you know what really surprises me is how good you are at special effects and what limited supplies you have there. You don't have access to a lot of supplies that are easily available in like the United States. What kind of stuff do you use? I mean, I saw you're constantly posting these pictures. I'm like, how does this guy do these? He's got no supplies. How does he do it? What drives you? What's your secret?
What I keep telling myself is, if you're an artist, no matter how the challenges that you go through, you need to make sure, you need to put yourself at a test and let the world know that no matter how the challenges, whatever you come across or whatever you can use to bring out the quality and the best in you, you have to let the world see. So me having these challenges about the right special effect makeup material kits and tools, I just use household materials, local food stuff, anything that I see reading around me. That's what I use to create those special effect makeups you guys see on my pages. I don't really have any special products from the States or even the Hollywood people use for their production.
You ever mess with an actor and just go, listen, I don't have any supplies. We're really going to have to stab you in the arm.
I think that's happened before here, at least in the States. I think that's it. Yeah. I remember one of the pictures, it was something you posted recently, was the severed penis. Like, what did you make that penis out of? I've got to know.
Oh, yeah.
Because that penis, that looked real.
The penis, I use our local glue. I use our local glue and condo.
Okay.
It's amazed me when I tell people how I came about to achieve that. It's amazed me because whenever I tell people about that, they still don't believe I was able to achieve that penis with lead materials like our local glue, condo, and other food stuff, and I blend them together to achieve the penis you guys you saw on my photo. Yeah.
Did you have a model standing next to you so you could just get it just right?
Sorry.
It was a joke. It's okay.
I'm looking for the picture. I gotta find the picture. I gotta put it on screen here. And you post a lot of pictures. Okay. See if I can find it. Oh, there's a finger. Yeah, we're gonna post pictures because
Yeah, I got to see
who
that
needs
one.
who needs advertising? Here, let
How
me,
come you're not getting any love on IMBD? I don't see anything of your work on there.
I am not there. I don't have the account for that. I tried to create one for myself, but I couldn't complete because the procedure was so much to me and something new to me. So it was very difficult for me to create the IMPD account. No, this is not my work.
Look at that. Wow. Look at some of this work. This is amazing. Those zombies up there too. Do you have anything in Ghana like a Comic-Con or any place that you can go show this off?
do you have like do you guys have like film conventions or anything up there?
No, please.
Wow. Yeah, I think the Ghana film community is pretty big. You'd think that they'd have something like that. Maybe that's something that we can look at doing. Is there anything that you couldn't do that a director wanted you to do but you just couldn't do?
Aside special effects.
Say it again, Chris.
Oh, are there any special effects that a director wanted you to do but you couldn't do?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Actually, what I aim and dream to do, I haven't even gotten to that place yet. I really want to start creating my own prosthetics. I want to start doing those great stuff I'm seeing in horror films. I want to create my own zombies, my real zombies, like creating skeletons, cows. I just don't not getting the right material, so it's very difficult for me to do whatever I'm dreaming to do. So for now, the basic stuff that I have, that's what I always use to create what you guys see on my pages. Then I haven't achieved anything that I've dreamed of doing because of lacking of the materials and stuff.
Well, let's get this guy some material and see what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, just the smallest stuff too, things that we take for granted here. They would love over there. Yeah, you'd think that Africa would be like prime real estate for a good zombie movie. Are there any good zombie movies from Ghana?
Said, do I think there? Said, do I think Africa is
zombie movies? Good zombie movies from Africa we should look at?
I believe, and I know when the future is right and we all talent of special effect makeup artists in this continent, Africa, we decide to let the world knows what we can do through our films and using our films to let the world knows the talent is us. Be more special effect horror films. The world is truly going to see the talent we have in us. But one problem I keep always having in our industry is most of our producers and directors, all they want is they want to shoot a film that they will go and premiere in some months to come. They will get their money, then it is done. Most of our filmmakers here, they don't have a foresight or vision for the next future. So anytime they do their films, after a month of production, they will do a premiere when they have, let's say, like 10% of the budget they use for the production. They are okay. They don't think about the future. So I've discussed with several producers, directors. I give scripts for my own self about horrors. I'm not trying to depict what I'm seeing in the Hollywood. I try to create some scripts to depict so that we can create more of horror, zombies and stuff, so we can film more films about that. But they keep telling me the market here won't buy it. The market here won't go and watch it at the premiere center. So they don't want to waste their money in such production. I try convincing them that no, it's not about our system here. We should focus about the international market because we have to give a change. We have to give a try. But whenever I keep telling them, they always give me an excuse that no, it's not going to work. They don't want to put their money in such stuff. So it's very difficult for us here. It's very, very difficult for me to let the world knows what I can do through horror films here. Very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Do you guys have movie theaters in Ghana?
Do we have?
Do you have big movie theaters in Ghana? How do you guys watch your movies in Ghana?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you get a lot of like the Hollywood films there too?
Yeah, we watch Hollywood films here. Yeah.
Ollie says, I would love to see what you would do with a zombie movie. Yeah, I would too. I would too. What's your favorite kind of movie? Horror or action? What do you like to work on?
That's two. Horror and action. I was once an actor, but I have to let go of the acting and focus on the special effect talent that God gave me. But since a year and a half now, I've not been doing much about special effect because it's very, very, very heartbreaking when you're trying to do something for a production and at the end, they aren't going to pay you, wasting your resource, your materials, your money. You will spend months, weeks for a production. At the end, they will not going to pay you. They'll be giving you excuses and stuff. So a year and months now, I've not been doing special effects that much for a production. I've just decided to hold on for now. You know, I started this special effects for 6 years now. I'm supposed to benefit. I'm supposed to be doing a lot of good stuff from it, but it's just waste of time. Just waste of time with a talent in this country, Ghana. If you have such talent, you are just wasting your time.
Yeah, I hear that a lot over here too, where people just aren't making a lot of money doing these films and working on these films. You have to do it because you're an artist and you believe in it and you love doing it. But it adds up. You know, if you have to pay for it with your own money and you know your time is valuable and it adds up. But well, I hope that you can get a project up soon where you get paid and you get noticed because I think you deserve it. I mean, your stuff is just awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. For me, I don't think about my concern mostly is not about getting paid or the money aspect. What my priority is, the industry here should side with me, listen to my thoughts of advice, so we can do something so that the world can see what we can also do here.
Yeah.
So that the international market will also come to Africa, Ghana, to try to invest in our production. That's my main focus. It's not about the money aspect. It's not about the money aspect, but wasting your time doing that, and at the end, the production won't be aired on national television. It won't be aired on any premiere center. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You know, I think that the Ghana film community is so creative, and you know they don't have a lot of money to spend on these productions. Do you find it that you have to be more creative when you don't have as much money? Do you have to think outside the box when you don't have as much money and supplies?
Oh yes, oh yes. We have a lot of creative people in our industry here. But most of the problem is the finance aspect. That's always what disturbs us here. But aside that, a lot of people have tried in the past. They've produced great movies in our country here. But the problem is how our films here to reach the international market is the main problem now. Since they are not getting the right source and connections to the international market, they don't want to even give a try to waste their money, waste input for them. They think when they invest their money in it, it will go waste. So they don't want to invest their money for the international aspect to let the international world see what they can do. So always they just want to go for the low budget film. So that after a month or two, they'll just go to the premiere center and premiere it, and they get their money. Then the film dies over there. So that's the problem here. They always think about getting like 30% out of the percentage they use for investing in their film. So they don't think about the international. That's our problems here in our country, Ghana.
Yeah, I just recently saw African Kung Fu Nazis, and that was a fun movie, and that's getting a lot of attention from a lot of people around the world. That was was that considered a big film for you guys?
Oh yeah, African Kung Fu Nazi is one of the great production. I was supposed to be on that project, but I was not feeling well, so I couldn't go. Yeah, it's a great production. But here in Ghana, our industry players here are not supporting such film. All because the producer, the director, they are not from this country.
Yeah.
So they are not supporting such great product.
Really?
I'm on set right now. And the director producer is also from the state. But he's a Ghanaian, but he's from the state, and he's in Ghana to produce the movie I am right now on the set. So it's also a great production. Ever since I started working with him, I've learned a lot. For the past 8 years, I've been in the industry. Just this month, I've been with this producer, director. I've really learned a lot from him than the time wasted I did on my previous set. With this guy, he's really doing very well. He has the quality, he has the materials, he has everything. And one funny thing is, our local industry, when we are filming, we can use a day to shoot like 8 to 10 scenes. Our local industry here. But this production I am on right now, a day, our highest scene will be like 3.
Oh, wow.
He always tells us he wants the best. He doesn't want to waste his time because he came to Ghana because of this production.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants the best, and he's not in haste shooting anything. We just wrap for the day, and it's 1:20 a.m. here in Ghana.
Wow.
So I wish we have such kind of people like him. And I believe in the months to come, I'll share the trailer of the production that we are doing. I'll share the trailer and the poster that you guys will see what I'm talking about.
What kind of film is it? Is it an action or a horror film, or what type of film?
It's not. It's around our political system in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, and it has small, like 30% stunt action in it, choreography, stunt action in it, and the rest is basically on politics.
Okay. Yeah, I know your African politics is pretty heated right now, almost as much as the United States. So it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Molly asks, what's the number one film that you worked on? What's your favorite film that you worked on?
My favorite film that do I even have a favorite film?
You probably forgot most of them.
One of my favorite films that I did was 3-4 years ago. 3-4 years ago, it was a horror project. And this was a project that anytime that I watch, I feel proud and happy I did that makeup. I had nothing on me, I had no materials on me, but I was able to create something to make it realistic for the project. And through that, I got to connect with a lot of people from Europe, USA, and Asia. When they saw the trailer, it was a low budget film. It was a very, very low budget film. But we tried to do something to let the world see what we did. But unfortunately, something happened, so I have to just let go of this production. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite films. Yeah, that I did my makeup on. Yeah.
How did you discover that you have a talent for doing makeup like this? Like, how do you discover that I can make it look like you have your throat sliced or something? Like, do you guys have Halloween or something, or how did you discover that?
Robert is talent gifted. I am talent gifted. I sing, I do pencil art, I do painting, I do a lot of stuff about art. But as when I started discovering special talent, that was 6 years ago when I was on set. I've been seeing these special effect artists. We went on set and he was trying to create blood. I was like, what is this guy trying to do? Because this doesn't look like a real blood for film.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to YouTube, and through YouTube, I started watching videos of how blood was being mixed with the Hollywood product. So I told myself, no, I have to start doing something. So from there, I started reading a lot about what you can use to improve not having the right special effect makeup materials. So with the insight, I got to know the materials that I can use around and within me. So since then, I started practicing on my own, makeup on my own, and I was posting it on my status on Facebook and stuff, and people started giving the comments. And the more the comments keep coming, that more motivates me to do more, because I believe this is something that I've never gone to school to learn. This is something that I didn't started doing it at the age of my infancy. So when I discovered that, I started reading the comments, I told myself, no, I have to do this. So from then, I started practicing. And this is how far Yellow and Effect has come.
Yep.
I think that's your fake penis.
That's your crowning jewel.
I mean, it looks real. I don't know.
It'd freak out the children.
Probably. I can't find the severed one though. I've never looked so hard for a picture of a severed penis before in my life. I'll find it.
Yeah. Do you guys did you just do you ever prank somebody with your makeup? Like, oh, I got shot in the arm.
I did plenty of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell one of my stories. When I was
Oh yeah,
Robert, I used to do special effects. Go ahead, Robert. Go ahead.
one thing.
We're losing it. I think Chris, go ahead, tell your story. I think he'll come.
Well, when I was a teenager, I was probably 16 or 17, and I did special effects too. And one time we did this bullet hole in my friend's head, and he went in front of my house and he just laid on the ground, and we were videotaping. We had one of those old camcorders, and he was laying on the ground, and these two old ladies walked by, and he's bullet hole in his head and blood all over, and they just looked at him and they kept walking. They didn't even stop to help. That was wow. And we did burns on his face and went to McDonald's, and we were told to sit in the back of the restaurant at McDonald's.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think if I had that talent, there's a reason I don't, because I would be pranking all the time.
It was fun. It was fun. My friend would let me do burns on him, and burns were like my specialty.
Awesome.
And yeah, we would. I'm just looking at Robert's pictures. I really want to find that severed penis because that, like, I swear it was a real severed penis. There's a good one.
You ever have like a friend get bit by a snake and you're like, hold on, before we go to the hospital, let me snap a picture of that so I know what it looks like. Oh, look at that. So that guy got a can of soda jammed into his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta love it. That's
These were people. Yeah.
Yeah, bring up some more. Let's showcase some of that. I'm on Twitter. That's a little not seeing the Instagram.
this is Facebook.
Oh, my Facebook dings, so I take it off when I'm on the show.
Oh, that's right. It does.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at that.
So, have there ever been any like Hollywood productions filming in Ghana? Any studios come over there?
Any
I think we're
studio.
having. Yeah. Yeah, any Hollywood studios come over there? Scout you out for talent?
No, we don't have such Hollywood product in Ghana, my country. We don't. We don't.
Well, what the heck? You got to make some phone calls. Get them out there.
You would think that they would. I mean, Ghana is it's a beautiful country. There's a lot of great locations to film. Well, get on it, Hollywood. Get on it. So, Robert, what are you working on? What are you working on next? I know you said you're working on something now, but do you have any like big horror films coming up?
There's this one film I just came across. It's a Hollywood production, but they came to Ghana to film that film. I'll try. The title is Black Beach. I think it's on Netflix now. Yeah, they
Really?
came to Ghana last year to film that movie. But Beast of No Nation, yeah, I believe you guys know it was some of the scenes were shot in Ghana.
Wow. Excellent. Yeah, Yellow Man Effects is your company? Where'd that come from? Kind of sounds like a liver disease.
That you said what?
I think we're having a little bit of connection issues here, Chris.
Yeah, we are. We're breaking up. Maybe the satellites passing over us are not in alignment anymore. We had a good connection for a while there.
It was going strong. Want to know if he's going back into acting or if he's sticking with this.
Robert, are you going to go? Are you going to act again, or are you going to just stick with special effects?
No, I can. I'm not going to act again. I'm not going to act again because I really have a lot. I really have a lot to teach. I really have a lot to let people know and be proud of their talent.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing which always hurt me, I'm ever ready to teach people about special effect makeup. A lot of people always call me, text me, they want to learn special effect makeup. And it's my dream to let this come to reality. Okay, but since I'm going to these challenges, it's very difficult for me to teach said people because with the knowledge that I have, no matter how I tell the other person about what I've been using to do my makeup, when I teach them, they find it very difficult to also use such products to do that makeup that I've been teaching them. It's my dream to have a lot of students teaching them special effect makeup, so that it shouldn't be only me doing special effect makeup. We have, I think, 5 in the industry doing special effect makeup. One guy is called Cruz K. Another guy too is called Kanzo GH. And I've forgotten about the other guy's name, but I wish we can come together and train a lot of people so that our talent will be patterned in different people, so that special effect makeup will be a thing in our industry, so that people will realize what we can also do. It's my dream we will have Halloween parties here. It's my dream we will have Halloween occasions here. But since we are special effect makeup artists, we are not as many as, let's say, 10, it's very difficult for us to have section. How I wish we are more than 100 people doing special effect makeup here, so that we can try our best to let Hollywood also know that yes, there is such people here in Africa, West Africa, Ghana, but it's very difficult, not because we don't have the materials. So it's very difficult. Teaching somebody at the end that the person will not value from it, it hurts. So going back to acting, no, it's a no to me. But it's my dream one day, special effect makeup will be one of the best in Ghana, West Africa. It's my dream, and I believe since I have life, there is hope.
Yeah, definitely. So what's your blood formula? What do you like to use for blood over there? I know a lot of people have their own secret blood formula.
Yep, they do.
Special effects.
So what do I use? Or what do I?
Yeah, what do you use for blood?
Well, what do I use for? Okay, that's honey. Honey. I mix honey with coffee.
Honey and coffee?
Really?
Yeah, I mix honey with coffee. Then some dark powder. It depends on the nature of the blood that they want. Then I know what exactly I have to use.
Okay. I got honey and coffee right here. I can mix up some blood.
I think you'd probably use that for something else, Tom. I don't know if we want to go there.
Speaking of blood, that ain't going to happen tonight because of Molly and that time.
Oh, my God. Poor Molly. I'm sorry, Molly.
She's making her own blood. Oh, jeez.
I don't know if I can even comment that. So, how patient are actors with you with makeup? Do you have some favorite actors that you like to work with?
Favorite actors? I don't really have favorite actors that I've done makeup on or I've always wished to do makeup on. I don't really have.
Do you have any actors that you do you have any actors that you just hate working on, that you don't like?
He's not going to say.
You can tell us. Who don't you like, Robert?
No, I've not come across any. I've not come across any yet.
It happens. I know makeup artists that hate working on certain actors.
Every actor is a blank canvas to Robert.
Yeah, there you go.
I've not encountered such yet. Before I do my makeup on you, I always try to have a convo with the person. I always try to explain what I'm about to do to the person. So even if it hurts the person, even if the person feels bad with the makeup I'm doing on her or his skin, I've already explained a lot of stuff to the person already. So he can't be angry with me. He can't be angry. I believe as an artist, you need to communicate with your object. The person you are about to do your art on, you need to communicate with the person first.
Oh yeah.
You shouldn't just jump on to do your makeup on the person because a director asks you to do that. You have to find out if the person is allergic to whatever materials you are about to use. You have to have a convo with the person. If the person is okay, then you have the go ahead. Because to protect your image as well, you need to protect your brand. So this is the key factor I always put to myself. I have to have a convo with the person before I do my makeup on. Yeah. So talking about challenges, I haven't yet experienced any. No.
So what type of allergies do you run into with the makeup you do? Just latex and stuff, or?
Well, I haven't worked on latex. I haven't. The one latex that I had was from a friend. She's a Black American. She came to Ghana. Her name is Christina Stockberger. She's a Black American. She's in the USA. She wanted to teach special effect makeup here. So we had a conversation and she dropped down to Ghana. We're trying to get some institutions that are willing to welcome her to teach special effect makeup here. But we had a lot of challenges, a lot of disappointment after they gave us rest assurance that they will help her. So it was really sudden. It was really disturbing. She coming all the way from the US to Ghana with her own money for visa, accommodation, and everything. And at the end, she was really disappointed. She's a friend. She has been a friend to me over a period of 6 years, I guess 6 years. But since she came and she felt disappointed, it hurt her. She also wish she can also come to Ghana here to teach special effect makeup here. But we having a lot of challenges. We have a lot of challenges from our leaders, our gatekeepers in our industry. They have to make this so smooth for such people to come to our industry to teach people about special effect makeup. But it's very difficult for such our leaders, our gatekeepers of our film industry here to support. So Christina always tell me, Robert, I have not given up yet. I believe one day I'll find the right person so that I will come back to Ghana and teach special effect makeup. She's also a good special effect makeup in the Hollywood. Sorry, in the US. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when she came to Ghana and she was leaving and she gave me her liquid latex, some blood and one or two things from her luggages. So that I used that. I tried using that special the liquid latex so that I would be used to it. So, and one funny thing was I didn't know how to preserve it, so it gets wasted. I didn't know because of our temperature here. Our temperature here is very hot. So this is one of the advantage. So it got wasted. Apart from that, I haven't worked on any special liquid latex yet.
Well, that's good to know before you go waste a bunch of money buying it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work in your environment.
Does it work in a... Your question again, please.
Yeah, I think he's having trouble with my mic for some reason here.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right. Well, I think it's time to wrap everything up. Robert, thanks for joining us.
Awesome, Robert.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We'll definitely have to have you on again. All right.
Thank you, Tom. It's my pleasure.
Say hi to everybody in Ghana for us.
Yeah. And I hope and pray you guys will stay away from COVID to protect your life.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're avoiding it. You too. Join us next week. We'll be back with a brand new show. Take care, everyone.